Honorable Waititu, any other issue?
Any other issue? Yes, I have.
This is only one now, yeah.
Yes. Having gone through the impeachment process as a governor, and also having been a member of parliament, when the Kenya Constitution 2010 was enacted in parliament, I know very well what the initial intention of the drafters of the constitution was when the impeachment was enacted in our constitution. First and foremost, it was meant to check the excesses of the governors in the counties. But the drafters of the constitution did not know or did not intend to hear or even to imagine that it was going to be used politically by some other leaders. But as it is now in our country, and as it happened to me, when I fall off, when I went into the bad books of the regime that was there, they drafted and planned and on how to get me out of office. And that will happen to so many other governors in future.
I think there's a proposal, Governor.
My proposal is...
No. I'm just suggesting to you, the yes. Council of Governors was before us.
Yes.
And they addressed the same issue. What they are proposing
yes.
is that we tighten the nuts on the impeachment process, but also make it 2 years, was it? What were they suggesting? We push on the governors for 2 years, at least for them to form the government to perform. What would you say?
My issue is different. What my suggestion was, because the drafters of the constitution, the initial idea of impeachment was not meant to be political. It was meant to check the excesses of the governors. My suggestion is, because impeachments will continue, I'm not opposed to impeachments, but since the governor will have fallen off with the regime or the support of the politicians, it should be only for that period that governor was elected. It should not be forever. Because you are punished by one regime, because you've fallen off with them, and they are, as it is now, as per chapter 6, you are supposed to suffer politically throughout your life. It is unfair.
It's for 10 years, Governor. It's not for...
No, even 10 years. Why should you suffer for 10 years while the regime that wanted you out of office is gone, and there is another regime now which is friendly to you? Why should you be affected because of that regime that has gone home? It should be made to be clear. The intentions of the drafters of the constitution was that impeachment is only to check the excesses of the governors, but not to make sure that you are always politically right with the leadership in the presidency level. Otherwise, so many other governors are going to suffer, and we must make sure that this committee takes care of all the loopholes that has been there in our constitution. Therefore, my recommendation, together with my other governor who was impeached like me, Sonko, is that this committee makes sure that the impeachment is only going to be for that period that you are elected, when you are not in good books with the leadership that is there in the government. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor Waititu. We appreciate, and I think as a governor, I want to say it's about time we really relooked at the impeachment process and made sure that it is safeguarded from political interference and misuse, so that we can protect people like you're saying. So I think that's something the committee is very alive to.
And Chair, if you have any document, I think we'll be happy to look at it on weaponization of the impeachment process. You raised a very, very salient point.
Exactly. In fact, just to tell this committee, I had